The one trait that I look for in new hires is
their enthusiasm, their hunger to solve things, their hunger to make a difference in society, their hunger to completely change the organization. No, I think that is what is more important, because that is very critical. The integrity part is something which is very difficult to assess, when you take, but obviously there's no compromise on the integrity part. So that is something which I keep a very strong watch on new joinees. But I think for recruitment is attitude and that hunger to make a difference to society, to the organization, and to challenge everything, to question everything, to solve problems, I think, and be happy about it. I think that is what is for me the biggest deal clincher when I look for somebody in an interview.
your advice to young employees would be?
Be very happy working, because if you want to be happy in life and you're not happy working, you cannot be happy, because whether you like it or not, but for active youth, you'll be spending in job, and your active waking time you'll be spending working. Now, if you can't find happiness in the job or in the work you do, looking for it outside would be something by the time your life would be spent and you would be a very unsatisfied person. So from the very beginning, look for happiness and joy in the work you do and be very happy about it, I think.
In your career, you've had lots of successes, but would have also failed in some of your initiatives. What have you learned from those?
Failures are, I think we define both success and failures as an ultimate end. It's not just a continuum, what you succeed in, after some time becomes what you fail in. And what you fail in turns into success, It's a question of how do you continue, and have the perseverance on that. So success and failure is not the worry. Worry is how do you take it, and the naysayers and the critique and the criticism, and the doomsday, people who surround you when you fail, and how do you take that, and how do you keep your mind clear, and how are you having a very logical thinking to see and take the feedback in just a feedback perspective, and you cut the clutter out and then see what has to be done next is what's important. So success and failures are not end goals. They are just milestones in the journey that you are undertaking.
What does a person need to be happy?
Nothing. That's why I said in one of my earlier answers, it is an inherent quality. You were born happy, Vikram. You look at your picture when you were a kid. You will see yourself smiling, most of the time, laughing for no reason. You were born happy. You kill your happiness and you start looking for it. It's so funny. So happiness is inherent in you. You just have to be who you are.
What's the best professional advice you've ever got?
It is, I think, if I look at it, a lot of times we fluctuate in our mind. We get dissatisfied with the job. We feel that things are not going the way it has to go. So I think an advice which I got from my father was that one has to be very consistent. Things will be good, things will be bad. If you are trying to solve an issue, if you're trying to make a difference, and if you're having a free hand to do so, keep on doing it, and things turn again. And so if I look at it, I have not, if I look at my entire career, I only did jobs in two companies. My first company was New India Insurance Company, and second is Bagic Unplugged Insurance Company. 10 years there, close to over 19 years here. So, and I don't think I had a bad career. You picked up the industry well, could make a difference to the industry. And one of the reasons was that this advice helped me remain very grounded, rooted to the cause that I was there. So sometimes it is contrary to a lot of what people think, but I think to me it made a huge difference.
And the worst advice?
Worst advice was somebody who told me very early on. It's a very interesting story. So I still am, I would think, hopeless in trying to flatter people or being ungenuine about what I say. So early on, I used to see that my friends who were pretty good in flattering people higher ups, in the organization, I thought they were having a better time than I was, because I was logging it off on the desk and I was very clear and direct in my communication. So one day, one of my friends told me, "This is not working, Tapan. You have to learn the art of flattery. Even ingenuine comments is fine." I took it very seriously. It was a very close friend of mine. I did try to make a attempt on that, and it was so disgusting to me. I gave it up very early, and I realized that you have to be true to yourself. You be who you are and what you are. No, that I think is very, very critical. So